Hello there. The UK looks set to leave the European Union on World Trade Organization terms next year. According to the International Trade Secretary, Liam Fox, the UK is set to leave the EU on WTO terms because of the intransigence of the Brussels machine. Talking about the theological obsession of the unelected taking priority over the economic well-being of EU citizens, he told The Times that we are being pushed towards a no-deal scenario. Now, it does not take a brain surgeon to realise that, if the EU hates the Chequers plan for the risk they say it poses to their precious single market, as much as the Brexiteers hate it for robbing us of any independent future, then the writing is on the wall, daubed in garish, coloured letters 100 feet tall. The outcome is obvious. WTO Brexit. Now, WTO Brexit is full Brexit, the full withdrawal of the UK from the EU, a proper FWUKEU. But it is not a no-trade Brexit. Trade will continue. EU producers and manufacturers still need our money, especially the richer nations such as Germany, France, Italy, the Netherlands, etc., who all have such huge trade surpluses from their point of view with the UK. The UK government claims of advanced no-deal planning will now be thoroughly tested, if they exist in reality. The trouble is that I get the distinct impression that Theresa May has spent so much time and planning on staying inside half, if not all, the EU agencies that she's got nothing to fall back on. We may soon find out exactly how little they've really done. All talk and hot air, reams of paper, but no Brexit infrastructure. And that will not be due to any flaw in the vote to leave the EU. It will be down to a UK establishment having the letters EU stamped right through it like a stick of Blackpool rock. So I can understand the view of the former UKIP leader Nigel Farage when he predicted today on his LBC radio show that we are headed for a huge surrender by the UK. The EU chief Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier, he said, will just continue to play tough and the UK will make ever more concessions and the game will keep on until time runs out. That is my prediction. That come the autumn, we will make yet more concessions. We will be humiliated further. There will be a massive establishment attempt to say time has now run out, which suits Barnier beautifully. They'll say we can't do anything before March the 29th. It is technically impossible, so we must suspend Article 50. There will then be a huge campaign in the autumn to achieve this. Personally, I think that if the establishment thought they could get away with it, that's exactly what they would do, and then also build up to another referendum a couple of years later. The trouble for Remainers is that it's not as easy as that. As former Labour Cabinet Minister David Blunkett said in the Sunday Telegraph today, people do not believe that the political classes are listening to them today and that they would vote to leave again if another referendum took place. Now that does not provide a very secure springboard for an extension of Article 50, does it? But with the ever-screeching of Brexageddon getting inexorably louder every day, I bet they'll give it their best shot. Now to the migrant workers who service our establishment bodies. They are not very happy with us at all. According to The Guardian, workers across 5 sites at the Ministry of Justice and Kensington and Chelsea Council are planning to go on strike so they can earn enough to live, not to just survive. On Tuesday, cleaners will walk out simultaneously across 5 different sites for 3 days in what is being heralded as the first coordinated strike by the capital's vast, low-paid army of largely migrant cleaners. The workers hope the strike will pile pressure on the public institutions they claim are refusing to take responsibility for low wages paid to outsourced cleaning staff, reports The Guardian. And in its report there is the case of one of the cleaners, Alexandra Munoz, who trained as a doctor in Colombia, who said it was hard to buy everything she needs for her 2-year-old daughter because the wages are so low. And one of her co-workers, Nesta Ruda, said that we are considered the worst of the worst, but we want to be seen as equals. Is this the true face of our supposedly wonderfully diverse and happy melting pot capital? Imported cheap labour to work almost as slaves to keep our city establishment buildings clean and the council tax bills for the wealthy low. Now, if others cotton on across the country, we might find that having all those once cheap foreign workers isn't such a good deal for the big employers, including the government, after all. No wonder the big boys want us in the EU and the borders open. They're hoping for another new entrant member state full of boxes of eager cheap workers they can open, then throw the more expensive ones away. So, please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.